What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Bowl Anti-Trade and Cut. We don't have any injuries, and we're going against one of the teams we actually tied for top of our division. If you look over here where I'm circling with my mouse, you would see Philadelphia, Washington, and Dallas, which we are Washington. We all had the same record of 12-5. Miraculous, somehow. I'm not even going to attempt to say that word again. But somehow, some way, we actually ended up 12-5 at the end of the season, which I could go back and show you, but at some point, we didn't look like we would even be 10 and whatever, 10-7. And it looked like Philadelphia would be way ahead of us, same with Dallas. But either way, we are now further ahead in the playoffs than Philadelphia is, and we go against Dallas to see who moves on to the NFC Conference Championship. The NFC Championship game. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what Dallas has in store for us. And it's snowing. Dallas starts with the football, and they're going to score, and they get the extra point. Alright, let's see what we can do. It's snowing, though. Interesting. I mean, it is the time of year, I guess, technically, when playoff time is around. It's middle and end of winter. It's the later halves of winter, so I guess snow is not something that is unlikely, but we're in Washington. Never mind. I was thinking we were in Dallas. I was like, in Dallas, it's rare that it would snow. Because, well, it's Dallas. It's like Florida, just dry. I mean, when they do get snow, it's terrible, but normally it doesn't really happen all that often. Anyways, we're in Washington, not Dallas. So, doesn't even matter. And I'm going to fumble, and it's going to be recovered by them. Okay. I thought I dived anyways. And now Dallas is going to score yet again. It's not over, though. If I play this correctly, and I play slow here, drain what's left of the first and all of the second, then I get ball at the start of half. That means pretty much exactly what I'm saying. We would be down by 7 with the football, so it wouldn't be impossible for us to come back. We would just either need our defense to get a stop, or we would need to score a 2-point conversion on the last touchdown of the game. It does mean we're going to be playing from behind for the entirety of this game, but, you know, I'm fine with that. I like playing from behind. It gives me a little bit of a stress factor, I guess. Makes the game a bit more interesting, content-wise as well. But I definitely don't ever throw for content. That sounded like I was being sarcastic. I wasn't being sarcastic. Well, that'd be a lie. I have, at one point, tried to throw for content when I was just completely blowing by the other team. But anyways, that was a rare occasion where I was actually playing half decent. Also, he dived backwards. Why? Was it because he was facing that way? Is that something that they fixed in one of the updates or something? Because normally when they're facing backwards, even if you dive, they still dive forward. Like they jump backwards. Which in this case would be forwards. But I've just never tried it again since then, and it might have been one of the updates, because this is not the newest series, but in the Only Throw one, there were like several updates in between. Same with this one as well. So between the regular and the no QB, this one and Only Throw, it's like a different level of game development throughout every single one. I'm gonna just toss that there. I didn't think he'd get back to it. It's kind of the point though. I'm gonna toss it to Kelly quick, and he doesn't catch it. He doesn't catch it. That's a Doom does. I don't know what to do. We did hold him to a field goal, but that doesn't help anything. I think I lost the game already. I'm losing hope. We were right there, and I trusted my best player. And honestly, I don't think it was the tight end's fault. I think it was the quarterback's. I don't think he threw it in an area where Kelly had the advantage. I don't know. I feel like there's so much more I could have done. I regret everything. I'm going to just toss it. That's terrible. It wasn't even in the area of anyone. Well, down 17 at half. That would imply that we have to score 2 touchdowns and a field goal just to tie. Not impossible, but very unlikely, because that would mean that we would have to stop Dallas 3 times. And they would have to be turnovers. They can't be forced field goals. They would have to be turnovers. No ifs about it. They have to be. Devi, please. Okay, Kelly. Worked in my favor. Devi did he took the DB strat. I forget what it's called. There's a name for it. It's where if the ball's going out of bounds, they bat it back inbounds if you're falling out of bounds. It's like a lateral, but you never actually catch it. You just kind of bat it and knock it inbounds so your teammate can have a chance at catching it for that's an interception. I got hit with a sack at the wrong time. Well, that secures the loss for us. Seems our doom was set with Dallas. Jeez. And to think that I actually had a chance. I mean, there's no way we're doing it now. It would take a miracle, a literal miracle. We would have to score in almost 30 seconds 4 times. Which, doing that one time is a miracle for any team, good or bad. Because in my regular one with a super team, as I would call it, it is still very rare that I can score within 30 seconds. Like, it would take back-to-back really good plays, or a situation where we get the ball at the 50 and it's a one-play deal, which I think has only happened once or twice in that entire series, and that one's been going on for 4 or 5 seasons now. But right now my goal is to score at least a touchdown. Just a little motivation for the next season at least. Not saying I'm giving up hope and saying I'm just going to lose. That's a terrible pass. I don't know why I thought, oh, my player is behind both DBs. He can get back to the ball faster. No, DBs are just better at being receivers than the actual wide receivers. And unfortunately, I'm stuck with what I have because I can't trade or cut any of the players on the team. Which also, funny thing, when I came up with this idea, the idea wasn't to make it the hardest challenge I have ever made. The thought was, oh, well, you kind of start with a few good people. The only problem is they're decent, and you can, within the next season, you can replace them with someone better, but then you're stuck with the same level players at the same position. It's just, they're younger. And while younger is better, I thought, oh, well, if I can't cut or trade, I'm just stuck with some solid players until they retire. Little did I know it would stop me from actually making the team better, because I can't get rid of the old players and get new young talent in. And it's dragging me down a lot more than I thought. I didn't think about it at all when I thought of the series, because honestly, I thought of this idea for the series when I was playing one of my other ones. I don't remember which one it was, but I thought of the idea because I was struggling with one, and I was like, you know, if I would have just kept the people in the beginning, I wouldn't have these problems and filling holes. I would be able to save money and fill holes in my offense and defense. I was like, you know what, let's make that a series. It should be an easy, simple one. Something that when I make videos for that, it will make me want to keep playing Retro Ball because it will be easier. Little did I know it would make me hate it 10 times more. And I don't hate it because it's a bad game. I hate it because I hate losing, and I'm terrible at the game. It's a great game. It's free, and it's $1 to get it without ads. For life. It's not like a monthly dollar. It's $1 for a life without ads, and you get extra things. You can customize uniforms. You can change the names of players. I mean, it's a big difference, but beat by 20 by Dallas in the division round of the playoffs. Divisional round. And then you got the championship in the Retro Bowl, but hey, at least we won one game in the playoffs. That's better than not winning one at all. 2 interceptions and a fumble. Both the interceptions, one was, I thought my player would be faster. Wrong. The other one was, I had a pass that would have been risky at best. Well, risky at least. Like, it would have been difficult to intercept it. They would have had to have a great linebacker in that position. And I just happened to be hit with a sack, which every time you're hit with a sack, it moves the power of the throw slightly back, which was enough for it to be an interception. And the fumble was just the start of the downhill slope. But since we did lose, it is not the end of the video. We get the draft. Well, Kansas City, Jets, Dallas, San Francisco. I'm going to skip through, see who wins. Dallas actually won the Retro Bowl. That makes me feel less terrible. Because while I got destroyed by them, they destroyed the best team in the AFC. So it's one of those situations where it's like, oh, see, look, at the start of the season until like the halfway point, we were terrible. We looked like we were barely fighting to go for 500, which if you don't know what that means an even record, which would have been, what, 7, 10, 8, 8-9 or 9-8. I think. But anyways, we had a strong stretch, and fortunately, we did lose to Dallas. But on the bright side, we lost to the team that won the Retro Bowl. So we lost to the best team this season. So I guess there's that to look at. Debbie retired. Shelby retired. Nice. So we lost 2 players. Well, I have to sign them all. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick out the ones that are best. Yes. So that way, if I do run out of money, I at least get the best players back on my team. Well, now I gotta start going down the line, which unfortunately I'm just now noticing I'm gonna have enough money to sign all of them back. Oh, he's toxic, he won't sign. Thank the Lord. I get an extra slot on my team because I don't have a player who's never gonna play. And I have a wide receiver slot open. And I can upgrade my defense, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the draft. And we'll see who we have to pick through. Not that much. We could always go for a running back. I mean, he'll retire at the end of that contract. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him again. Let's see. So this guy's already better than he is. And he's a rookie. But I do need a wide receiver. No, I don't want to sign him. I wanted to scout him. I about messed up. So neither of those guys are really all that good. His catching, good. Strength, good. Speed, good. Stamina, terrible. And this guy's just slightly better in the stamina area. And his strength slightly lower and catching slightly lower. I don't know. I could go defense as well. It's a good linebacker. No, never mind. No. Are you any good? No, is everyone just decent? No one's actually good, just decent. Okay, so now I gotta see what's better. Top tier catching and top tier speed, or top tier speed and just meh everywhere else. I don't know. I think this guy's better. I don't know. Because stamina means late in game he's going to be good. But, I mean, this guy's better everywhere else. I don't know. I think I'll take meh with stamina. That's the best I could think of. Let's see here. So, no one I scouted is still here. And I'll probably go for defense on this one. So let's see. So we have Cookie. That's probably not how you say his name. It's probably Kook. But Cookie sounds better. So we have Cookie. And I'm not even going to try and say that last name. Trey. So we have Cookie, who is great speed, great stamina, strength's not all there, and tackling is non-existent. And then you got Trey, whose speed is the same, no, slightly worse, but his tackling's great, strength's a little low, and no stamina. But there is still potential. We don't know his potential. Same age, want the same contract. I'm going to take a risk on him. What's your stamina look like? Nothing. Okay. The other guy was probably better. That's unfortunate. But anyways, which one of you is actually better? Your catching is better. Strength's the same. Your speed's better. They're very even, but I actually might take the rookie over Sharif. But anyways, there's the draft. And we'll look forward to next season. But anyways, that'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.